And we've reached the end of the Wednesday. Timberwolves trail by 5. Carter Williams is out there with Tony Roten. Then there's Allen. Then there's Arnett Moultrie. And it's Turner in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. Miracle Man in their last time out against the Thunder. Boy, was he tremendous. He had 35 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
For Philadelphia, they have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Well, the season numbers for this club are really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Muhammad, he's checked in for Martin. Carter Williams kicks to Turner. Pass to Anderson, and blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And a look at the top single-season player efficiency ratings. I love this statistic. Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and we've got some more modern talent representing as well.
Yeah, you're talking the elites of the game when you go down that list. Interesting to see a new school stat kind of juxtaposed with the old school legends, but the rankings obviously make sense if those guys are at the top.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Royce White's checked in for Allen.
And Shabazz Muhammad, 6'6", small forward, played just 1 season at UCLA. Here's a guy who was talked about as a potential #1 overall pick in the draft, but his stock fell during his 1 season at UCLA for various reasons, but still a guy with a lot of potential to be an excellent player in the NBA.
Anderson outside. Here's White. And that's collected by Miracle Man. Timberwolves trail by 4. Right wing. Johnson, the pass to Miracle Man. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And back to Muhammad. His father played collegiately at USC, and even before he had children, he had planned to help them become professional athletes.
And he's guided Muhammad's development all along, enrolling Shabazz in the best basketball schools and creating the summer circuit team to highlight Muhammad's strengths.
Dante Cunningham's checked in for the Timberwolves. White dishes to Turner. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, last year nobody was quite sure of the role Evan Turner would have, but as the season went on, he played his way into the rotation by earning the trust of his coach. I thought he made some good strides in his game.
And Turner, the #2 overall pick back in 2010. Clark had seemed NBA stardom awaited, but so far, it just hasn't worked that way.
It's still on the horizon for him. You got to remember now, he's only in his 4th year. He's a terrific ball handler, rebounder, 6'7", can play the point forward position for you. The Sixers traded away Iguodala and handed him the reins, and I think sometimes you can do that prematurely. It'll be interesting to see how Evan steps into that higher expectation role now.
Cunningham kicks to Johnson, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blows. And there's the foul against Philadelphia. First trip to the line for him here. That's off as well, so he misses both. Philadelphia leading by 3. Anderson passes to Turner. White dishes to Turner. Now the pass to Anderson. Back to Turner. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Turner's got 10 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Pass to White. He kicks it to Brown with the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Brown's got the lead.